The Masciantonio family's life changed forever after their baby daughter met Pope Francis in Philadelphia in a chance encounter that led to a miraculous outcome they could never have imagined. Joey and Kristen Masciantonio were born and raised in devout Catholic families. They grew up attending church every Sunday and learning the values of faith, love, and kindness. Their shared faith brought them together, and they fell in love with each other's devotion to God. From the very beginning, they knew their faith would play a central role in their lives, and they committed to raising their future family in the same tradition. When they discovered that their precious daughter was battling a rare blood disorder and a tumor, their faith didn't waver. They remained hopeful that God would answer their prayers and heal her. Donnie Asper, an FBI agent, had a chance encounter with Joey and Kristen at their local church. They quickly became friends, bonded by their shared faith and commitment to helping others. When Donnie was selected to be part of the security detail for the Pope's visit to Philadelphia, he knew he wanted to do something special for his friends. The news of Pope Francis's visit to Philadelphia had spread like wildfire, and the town was bustling with excitement. The Pope was scheduled to attend the World Meeting of Families, a major event for Catholics around the world. It was a time for families to come together and celebrate the importance of marriage and family life. It was not uncommon for the Pope to visit different churches around the world as part of his mission to spread the message of hope, peace, and love. For the people of Philadelphia, the Pope's visit was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see the spiritual leader of their faith in person. Donnie was very grateful for the chance to assist the Pope and help with security for the event. He had seen firsthand the struggles that Joey and Kristen faced with their daughter Gianna's rare blood disorder and tumor, and he knew how much a blessing from the Pope could mean to them. He knew that he had to do everything he could to pull some strings and make this meeting with the Pope happen for them. For Joey and Kristen, meeting the Pope was not just a matter of chance. As devout Catholics, they had always looked to their faith for guidance and comfort, especially when it came to their daughter Gianna's health struggles. So when news spread that Pope Francis was planning a visit to Philadelphia, they couldn't help but feel a glimmer of hope. They had heard countless stories of the Pope's healing powers and believed that a meeting with him could change their daughter's life. When they heard that their friend Donnie had been selected for the security detail, they hoped that he could pass on the Pope's blessing to them, but he was going to do much more than that. Finally, the day came when the Pope would tour the streets of Philadelphia. Donnie was doing his job and monitoring the bustling crowd downtown when he learned that the Pope would be passing by the James A. Byrne Courthouse on Market Street. He knew that this was the moment for his friends. Joey and Kristen should be there to meet him. Without hesitation, he pulled out his phone and dialed their number. When they answered, he urged them to come down to the city as soon as possible. His voice was filled with urgency and conviction, as he knew that this could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for their baby girl Gianna. With a mix of excitement and apprehension, Joey and Kristen heeded Donnie's call and quickly made their way to downtown Philadelphia. Donnie's compassion and willingness to go above and beyond for his friends would leave a lasting impact on their family. Donnie was filled with anticipation as he waited for his friends to arrive. However, with the sea of people in the downtown area, the family knew that their chances of a meeting were slim. They had initially hesitated about the idea, fearing that the crowded environment could worsen Gianna's already weakened immune system. As the family arrived, Donnie quickly led them to a special spot where they could catch a glimpse of the Pope. The air was electric with excitement as they waited, and Donnie could see the worry etched on Joey and Kristen's faces. Then, suddenly, the Pope's motorcade appeared in the distance, and the crowd erupted into cheers. Donnie's heart raced as he watched the Pope emerge from the car and make his way toward them. He knew that this was a moment they would never forget. As the Pope drew closer, the family held their breath, hoping for a chance to meet him. The hustle and bustle of downtown Philadelphia came to a sudden halt as Joey lifted his precious baby girl, Gianna, high in the air. This devoted father's eyes sparkled with anticipation as he hoped for his daughter to catch a glimpse of the man his God spoke through. Then, in an instant, the Pope caught sight of the little girl, and everything changed. Joey held Gianna up as the Pope made his way toward the Masciantonio family. Silence washed over the crowd as every onlooker's eyes were fixed on the little girl held high in her father's arms. Joey's heart swelled with hope and anticipation as he waited for a blessing from the Pope. Out of nowhere, a security guard appeared and gently took Gianna from her father's arms. Without hesitation, the guard carried Gianna over to the Pope, who leaned in to give her a kiss on the head. It was a moment of pure magic and power, bringing tears to the eyes of those who witnessed it. For Joey and Kristen, it was an unforgettable moment, filled with gratitude and joy. Their daughter had received a special blessing from the Pope, and they knew it would stay with her forever. What they didn't know, however, was that this simple kiss would lead to a miraculous change in their lives. After the initial excitement wore off, the family continued to take Gianna to her doctor's appointments as usual. The girl underwent many tests during this time to monitor her condition and see if it was worsening. The Masciantonio family had been holding their breath for weeks, waiting for news on their baby girl's health. Every day had been a roller coaster of emotions, with fear and uncertainty always lurking in the background. This was not unusual for the Masciantonio family, as they had experienced countless sleepless nights and endless doctor's appointments since Gianna's birth. When they finally received a call from the doctor, they braced themselves for another wave of bad news. But when he spoke, his voice was calm and steady, delivering a message that seemed too good to be true. 6 weeks after having their daughter blessed by the Pope, the parents discovered something miraculous. Gianna's tumor had shrunk considerably, and the doctors didn't have any logical explanation for this miracle. The family was stunned, speechless, and overcome with emotion. Joey and Kristen couldn't hold back their tears as they hugged their precious baby girl, who had been struggling with health issues since she was born. They knew that this was no mere coincidence. They felt in their hearts that the Pope's blessing had made all the difference, that his touch had somehow triggered a miracle. The memory of that moment, of the Pope's gentle kiss on Gianna's head, flooded back to them, and they felt his presence with them once again. Over the coming months, Gianna continued to make progress, defying all the odds and inspiring all those around her. The family knew that their lives had been forever changed by their encounter with the Pope. The story of Gianna's miraculous recovery traveled far and wide, and many people experienced a new wave of belief in God and miracles. When Joey and Kristen reflect on that day, they recall a moment of unbridled joy and relief, a moment that would stay with them forever. The power of faith and the grace of God had led them to this point, filling them with gratitude and wonder. As they watched their daughter grow stronger each day, they understood that their journey was far from over. However, they also knew they would never forget the day their prayers were answered, and their lives were forever changed by the kindness of the Pope. I'm really keen to know your thoughts on this story, so please don't hesitate to share your insights in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and found it engaging, I invite you to subscribe to our channel for more similar content. Feel free to share this video with your friends and family to spread the enjoyment. Take good care of yourselves, and I'm excited to connect with you in our future videos.